Give me a break.
Give me a break, said Pat. You don't really believe in that stuff. And what do you say?
Well, I said to Pat, it
Yes.
sounds like you don't believe in fortune telling at all. Okay, so fortune telling, what does that mean, Pat?
Well,
Mike?
Fortune telling, I could say it like Pat, but not really very well.
No.
Fortune telling is when you're looking into the future. People can use star signs, they can use lucky numbers, they can use your name. The day you were born, but basically the shape of your face,
your palm,
yeah. some tea leaves in a cup, some magic cards, that kind of thing. But basically, the idea of fortune telling is you're able to look into the future and see what will happen to the person tomorrow or next year in the future, sometime that they haven't lived in yet, but they will eventually. And the people who do this, they are called fortune tellers. I think a lot of the fortune tellers in Taiwan, they use numbers, right? Birth dates.
That's true.
Things like that. In the West, they might use tarot cards, which are those special cards. But generally, the fortune teller and the idea of fortune telling, right, is to look into the future and help you make decisions and know what the right thing for your life will be.
OK， 所以这时候我就跟Pat说，哈，你听起来一点都不相信算命哎。那这时候呢，我用什么来表示算命？我们用 fortune telling，因为 fortune 实际是命运的意思 ，telling 在这里呢，就是表示呢，它可以告诉你什么什么东西，比如说从你的命。或是命盘来告诉你，你可能运势会怎么样，如何如何。那刚刚我们有提到，其实东西方的算命当然是有点不同哦。比方像是呢，塔罗牌就是 tarot cards。那像是呢，我们东方真的比较喜欢数字，可能会算八字。It's like the time of your birthday and your date of birth, but in the Chinese
The lunar
calendar 就是农历年的那个就是生辰八字这样的意思哦。And your name， 还有就是姓名学，还有什么呢 ？Palm reading 就是看你的手相。那当然，帮你算命的人，我们就直接称他为 fortune teller。
So Laura was asking Pat, you don't believe in this kind of stuff? And Pat, he's a man of logic, science. He's a rational man.
Okay.
He believes in fact. So he says, you got that right. In other words, you're right. I don't believe it. And then he adds, I think it's a bunch of nonsense. Nonsense is stuff that's kind of made up. It's not serious. It's silly, but you really shouldn't believe in nonsense. If a child tells you a story that, oh, I lost my homework because a gorilla ate it when I was trying to save my dad from falling into a volcano, you'd say, that's a bunch of nonsense. I can't believe that silly story. You made it up. So Pat, I guess he thinks the fortune teller is kind of making it up, but it's not real. It's not facts.
It's not?
Well, that's what Pat thinks. I'm not saying it's true.
Okay.
Just that's what some people think.
所以这时候呢 ，Pat 竟然说。你答对了 ，You got that right.
You got that right.
Yeah， 就是我认为那些都是胡说八道。当我们用 a bunch of something， 就是一大堆什么什么的，那后面我们接的是 nonsense， 当然就是胡说八道。Like maybe a kid might say to the teacher, "The dog ate my homework."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, that never happens. Dogs don't do that. It's nonsense. Dogs don't eat paper.
Yeah.
Maybe they do, but I've never actually seen that happen.
Okay.
Anyways, Laura's listening to Pat talk about his belief in science and facts, and she thinks, in that case, you must be a Leo. Wow, she's already picked out his horoscope sign or his star sign. He's a Leo, the sign of the lion, which is someone born in sort of the late summer, right? July, August.
Late July and August-ish.
July and August. So Laura's kind of guessed when he was born. Now Pat, of course, is very surprised. So he says, how did you know that? How did you know that I'm a Leo?
Yeah, I just know I'm psychic.
Is it magic?
Okay. 所以这时候呢，我就觉得说，这样子的话 ，in that case， 你一定是 Leo 狮子座，也就是差不多是7月底，然后到8月底，就中间的生日的人都是狮子座。当然 ，Pat 吓了一大跳，他说 ，How did you know that？ 你怎么会知道 Because I'm just good, okay, Pat? So I say you can often tell a person's star sign by their personality. Personality, what does that mean?
Your personality is like your character, the type of person that you are. For example, some people are very fun and active. Some people are very kind of serious. Some people are always angry all the time.
Emotional,
moody. Our personalities can change depending on the situation. But if you like a person, if that person is your friend, it's probably because you like their personality. You don't often like people just because they're tall or they have black hair or big hands. No, you like them because of their character, because of their emotions, the way they think, the way they are. All of that is their personality.
OK， 所以呢，这时候我就说，你可以从星座知道人们的 personality， 就是性格的意思。像是有些好的性格，可能是像 easygoing 啦、随和的啦，或者是 considerate、sweet， 就是体贴的这样子的意思。不过一些比较不好的，像是我刚刚提到 moody， 就是喜怒无常的，或是 emotional 情绪化，当然就是比较不好的 personalities。OK， so what does Pat say?
Well, Pat's very surprised that Laura guessed right, so he's trying to make sense. He's trying to understand. He says, I bet it was just a lucky guess. He thinks she only guessed that he was a Leo. She didn't use her sort of special powers. And Pat, it says he begins to doubt himself. When you doubt, when you use this verb to doubt, it means you suddenly question what you think is true. You thought this was true, and then something happens and you go, wait, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not true. Maybe everything I thought is completely different. You would be filled with doubt as a noun, or you would doubt yourself. You would question what you believe.
Yeah, okay. I doubt it, Pat. Okay, 所以呢 Pat 就最后就说，我敢说那只是 a lucky guess， 不小心猜中的。所以他这时候已经开始怎么样？他开始相信星座咯，因为他开始 doubt himself， 怀疑自己。其中的 doubt， 注意 the B is silent，B 是不发音的，我们要念 doubt。Doubt 就是怀疑的意思哦，它是个动词。Okay, we're out of time. Let's now go to our For You chat.
Wow, was that fortune telling?
Yeah.